Presentations. This is one of the most common areas where I hear about anxiety getting in the way of productivity in the job, in the workplace, in people's careers, in artistic endeavors. Fears of giving presentations can really be overwhelming. And this can be in person, or it can be over Zoom like this, or it can be in front of one person, 100 people. It doesn't really matter. When that anxiety gets in the way, it can really be debilitating. So what do we do? This is really a form of performance anxiety. And performance anxiety really is the same as any other anxiety. What happens? We have an event or something that we are going to do, and we start to get a lot of thinking around it. So we start to think about what might happen, what might not happen, what people are going to think of us, what do we have to say, are we going to look stupid? We have all of these thoughts, and they are just that. They're thoughts. But these thoughts go against who we truly are. And so because they're against who we truly are, they don't feel good. They reflect negative feelings in our uncomfortable feelings in our nervous system. And so those uncomfortable feelings are letting us know that we're caught up in thought that is going counter to who we truly are. Now, how does that help you, right? If you are someone who is experiencing performance anxiety when it comes to presentations and things like that, it can seem very overwhelming, and it can seem very, like I said, debilitating. And so one of the things we can take a look at, and I invite you to reflect on, is the nature of that experience. And what I mean by that is, if it truly is thought that is creating those uncomfortable feelings, what are the implications of that? In other words, we've all had thoughts that come and go, right? We've all had the experience of being in a really foul mood, and then a friend cracks a joke or something, and all of a sudden we're in a completely different mood. Or maybe you've woken up from a slumber and you had a dream that was like really realistic. It seemed like you were actually in that dream, and you wake up and you think you're still in the dream until you wake up. A few moments later, you begin to wake up and realize that it was a dream. Well, your thoughts are made of the same stuff as those dreams. And so we can wake up to a new reality in any given moment. Now, might sound kind of fantastical, but really everything that we experience is colored by thought. And thoughts come in and out of our awareness all of the time. Now, unfortunately, what can happen is that we have habitual thoughts. We have thoughts that we automatically go to because we've thought them again and again and again, and they become habitual, they become a habit, they become unconscious. And this is where I really like to help people, by helping them begin to make those unconscious thoughts conscious, so that they can then be examined and taken apart in a very natural way. You see, there's a part of you that knows. And when we sit down and we go to that part of you, and we allow that part of you to untangle those psychological dilemmas, those knots, if you will, as we untangle those, then our nervous system begins to relax, and our natural ability to create, to come up with new solutions, to be present, to give presentations, whatever it might be. You see, when we have that experience, then the next time those uncomfortable feelings come up, we don't have to buy what they're selling. We don't take them quite as seriously. And this is the journey. This is the journey of personal growth. This is the journey of expressing ourselves. This is the journey of really growing and experiencing and getting more out of this beautiful thing that we call life.